What's up everyone, it's Sean from TaekwondoSean.com, and today, Poomsae number 3, Taegeuk Samjang. In our Taekwondo school, our dojang, it's green belt Poomsae. Let's get into it. So you might be wondering, what's new in this Poomsae? This, neck strike with a hand knife. This, single hand knife block. This, the back stance. This, 두개 지르기, double punch. Now let's put it all together. Try it. 준비. Taegeuk Samjang. Poomsae number 3. Turn and low block. Front kick, double punch. Turn, low block. Front kick, double punch. Turn, neck strike. Step forward, neck strike. Turn, back stance, single hand knife block. Front stance, punch. Back stance, single hand knife block. Front stance, punch. Walking stance, middle block. Step forward, middle block. 3/4 turn, low block. Front kick, double punch. Turn, low block. Front kick, double punch. Turn, low block, punch. Step forward, low block, punch. Front kick, low block, punch. Front kick, low block, punch. 바로. So we're starting today our second rep with degree of powerfulness. So we're going to make sure we do it nice and relaxed. So relax your shoulders, relax your arms, and try to make that snap at the end as we go through each of the motions, and take it slow. Let's practice the right stuff. Try it. 준비. So from here, nice and slow, relax, low block, front kick, relax, double punch. Turn, low block, kick, double punch. Turn, hand knife block, hand knife strike, hand knife strike again. Back stance, block. Make sure you tuck your tailbone in and punch. Back stance, block, punch. Middle block, turn, 3/4 turn, down block, front kick, double punch, turn, low block, kick, double punch, turn, low block, punch, step forward, low block, punch, front kick. Make sure you twist at the end, front kick, twist at the end, and key up. Come on. So I went to a seminar recently put on by the Kukyuan, like the White House of Taekwondo. And they said you gotta stay the same height when you're switching from stance to stance. So in this Poomsae, we're introduced to it in the back stance to the front stance switch. We kind of did it in Poomsae number 1, and we kind of do it in Poomsae number 2. So while we're doing the back stance to front stance to front stance switch, try to make sure your head stays the same height. So don't come up and then back down, block, up, and then down. Try to stay the same height and squeeze your butt. Let's try. Try it. 준비. Turn, low block, front kick, punch, punch. Try and make the motions a little bit stronger now. Keep holding your fist, don't let go of the fist shape. Turn, hand knife, strike. Hand knife, strike. Back stance. Now from here, keep your head the same level. Single hand knife block, and then from here, punch. And the other side, same thing. Block, and then same height, punch. And then middle block, 1. Middle block, 2. Turn, 3/4, and then kick, double punch. Turn, low block, kick, double punch. Turn, low block, punch. Step forward, low block, punch. Front kick, low block, punch. Front kick, low block, punch. Come on. So now let's talk about speed. Each Poomsae has a tempo, right? Or a speed you have to perform it at. And if there's one step, like at the end of this Poomsae when we do low block and punch, it has to be done quickly. If your legs don't move, finish the upper body techniques 1 and then 2 quickly. And then if a back stance to front stance switch, it's block and then punch right away. So let's now try it a little more on the proper tempo. Try it. 준비. Low block. Kick, double punch. Low block. Kick, double punch. Turn, hand knife strike, back stance, and then punch. Back stance, and then punch. Turn, block, and then 3/4 turn, kick, double punch, turn, kick, double punch, turn, low block punch, step forward, low block punch, front kick, low block punch, front kick, low block punch, come on. All right, now this time, let's talk about timing. As soon as your foot touches the ground, you gotta finish whatever upper body motion you're doing, okay? Now, it might be hard after a kick, so what we could recommend is after you kick, put your toes down on the ground, and then as you punch, the rest of your foot. Don't stomp, like what I'm doing, but you touch to gain your balance, and then as you shift the weight onto that foot, finish the upper body technique, okay? Let's try that. So the timing of the foot placement, and when you finish the upper body techniques. But don't let it look like this. All right, here we go. Set, 준비. Turn, toes, low block. Front kick, toes, double punch. Turn, toes, low block. Front kick, toes, double punch. Turn, toe, hand knife strike, step forward, toes and heels. Toe and block. Toe and punch. Toe and block. Toe and punch. Toes, middle block. Toes, middle block. All the way around. This one's a good one. Here, low block and then kick. Double punch. Turn, low block, kick. Double punch, turn, low block punch. Step forward, low block punch, front kick. Low block punch, front kick. Low block punch. Come on. All right, next thing we're gonna do, focus on your hips. Shakira doesn't lie, right? Shakira, Shakira. So from here, when you're in your punching stance, let's exaggerate it. I pull back like a slingshot, and then punch. Pull back, and then punch. Pull back, and then punch. So when you're doing your Poomsae now, generate your power from your hips, right? So the first motion, here, relax your hips, and use your hip power. Let's try it. We'll go slow. Try it. 준비. Breathe in. Breathe out. Turn, and hips are off on a 45, and hip straight. And then kick, and double punch. Let's exaggerate it. Turn, and hips. Kick, and hips. Turn, and hips. Pull your hips back, and strike. Here, in your back stance here, over, block, and then hips. Good. And then, hip, power, hip, power, hip, power. Here, power, here. Use your hips as much as you can. Hip, power, and then hip, power, and then kick, hip, power. Kick up properly. From your tanjun. 바로. 자, 준비. Breathe in. Breathe out. Turn, and hips are off on a 45, and hip straight. And then kick, and double punch. Let's exaggerate it. Turn, and hips. Kick, and hips. Turn, and hips. Pull your hips back, and strike. Here, in your back stance here, over, block, and then hips. Good. And then hip, power, hip, power, hip, power. Here, power, here. Use your hips as much as you can. Hip, power, and then hip, power, and then kick, hip, power. Kick up properly. From your tanjun. 바로. Okay, that one was like over the top, but let's try and take that same power, hips, but make it slightly more refined. So the same power, just squish it into a smaller motion, okay? Let's try. 자, 준비. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 셋, 고, 넷, up, 넷, 나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 셋, 셋, 고, 넷, 업, 넷, 아야, 그만. I got a most frequently seen problem by Taekwondo masters for this Poomsae, and that is pre-stepping, pre-turning, pre-whatever. Watch. When you're doing the first motion here, watch my feet. Sometimes they'll pre-turn a foot and then block. And then here, especially after this, for the 3/4 turn, they'll pre-turn and go. Or here, they pre-turn this front foot and then come around here. Or they'll pre-turn to get back over here. Or from here, they'll pre-turn this foot to get to the back stance here. You want to leave the back foot with your full weight on it as you pivot the other foot first. So if I'm in my back stance here, and then I punch, my weight's going from my back foot to my front foot. And then I put the weight on this foot as I shift around, and then pivot. So you want to keep your head on that foot and don't pivot until the last second, and that helps generate some hip power, Shakira. Let's try. No pre-pivoting this time. Try it. 준비. Turn, block, kick, double punch. Don't pre-pivot, kick, double punch. Don't pre-pivot. Actually, that one doesn't really have a pivot. Now, don't pre-pivot this one. Don't pre-pivot, let it follow naturally, good. Don't pre-pivot. Leave it and here, good. Don't pre-pivot, oh, that was the one. The green belts are done there, Poomsae. Yeah, I did such a good job. Paro, pre-pivot. No, don't do it. All right, so we talked about a lot of things. I'm sure your head's like, woo. But if it's not, put it all together. If it is, try to get as many things as you can into the one brain and then do it. Okay, so pivot at the end, relax and then hard, use your hips, no pre-turning, degree of powerfulness wherever you're at. If you're a green belt that's just learning this, do it the best. If you're a black belt, you should be able to generate that power, and the degree of powerfulness should be pretty strong. Your body should be ready for it. So let's do it. Put it all together. Try it. 준비. Taegeuk 3점. 시작. Come on. All right. Good job. So we took all those things. Now, if you guys could have like 3 of those things, I'm sure your 사범님 or your Taekwondo instructor has touched on it, and I'm sure they'll be so pleased, the tears going down your face, as you perform your Poomsae in your dojang. Remember, the whole point of you practicing at home and using this, the YouTube channel, to practice is that you guys can get better, because practice makes better. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Honestly though, guys, it really is practicing at home. Make sure you bow when you step off the mats. When you guys practice at home, the Taekwondo instructor, they could tell. They could see you practicing at home. They could see the motions. It looks more refined. The degree of powerfulness comes out, okay? The confidence. Practicing at home, practicing when you're not on the mats, practicing extra when you're at the dojang. If you come early, if you stay late, if it's not even your day of training and it's a big space, maybe you have the ability to come in and practice in a corner or something like that. That's so important, okay? The Poomsae needs to be practiced every day. The kicks need to be practiced consistently. The human body doesn't just learn things overnight. You gotta make sure you practice it. Nobody came out of their mama screaming and key-upping properly and doing Poomsae. All right, we got to practice it. We got to earn this. Earn these stripes. Earn these belts. Earn your black belt. And not just once on your black belt test. Earn your black belt every single time you bow onto these mats. All right, that's enough ranting for today. See you guys in the next video.